Presto! I've returned with a healthy medicine, a good amount of money, and a good shape as well. Good shape that we're in. Let's take out the orange ones first. Good. Yeet. Oh. Let's take out those. Yes, there. Excellent. No more threat from them. And push this. And down the stairs. This'll take us near the boss. These little interstitial passageways like this, it's always exactly the same. It's always these really, really weak bats by the time you're this far in the game. Where are we? Let's arrow those. We're certainly in a good place. Look at that map up there. We are near where we want to be. Those bubble, I think they're called bubbles, the ghost things, they only take your sword away for 3 seconds. It practically might as well not even exist. I'd like to just leave here, but there might be an item. They might leave something behind. Aye, yeah, they did. So that's good. Now, it's Wizrobe Central around here. They're everywhere. These Gleeorcs. Each. Each. I don't know what I mean. What's down there? This might be a trap, of course. So, yeah, it was. Oh well. Maybe there's something here. There's a bomb. Yeah, that's something. Now let's go and do the thing that I'm actually supposed to do. Which is, of course, the Gohma. Here he comes. Or she. That's a female, I think, in the Ocarina of Time. There it is, the Gohma. Fires balls at us. And it's got a big eye, but it's closed right now. But it'll open the eye, eventually. When it does, then we do this. And that was it? Wow. I suppose that would have been hard to figure out if you didn't have the old man telling you it. There was an old man that told it, wasn't it? Yeah, there was. Aim at the eye of Gohma. Again, like I said before, that was the most well-translated line from that man in the whole game. It's just as well, because you might have had a hard time with that. But good, that's it. Dungeon 6 over. We're almost finished with all this. And I know where the 8th dungeon is. Only problem is I don't know where the 7th one is. Well, I'll find it. But I don't expect you to sit and watch the whole time, so I'll be back when I find something of note. I've got a feeling there's something down here. I think there's something over to the left there. I don't think I explored it before. Oops. If I go up there, that takes me to the Lost Woods again. I don't want that. A dead end? What's in here? Pay me and I'll talk. Yeah, okay, let's see what you got to say. Boy, you're rich. Man. Tell me something I don't know, madam. 30. Go north, west... that's how you get through the woods. So that was all worthless to me. But at least I can say I've been here now. And yes, this does take you back here again. So there's nothing of any use in the Lost Woods anymore. Oh wait! I just had a sudden... It's a good thing I stumbled on this screen, because I just remembered what's here. Would you have guessed this? I brought this up in Tecmo Fantasy once, that's right. You got to play the flute here, and it drains the water, and there's Dungeon 7. Would you have guessed to do that? There must be an old man somewhere that says square the flute inside the trapezium. And trapezium would have been spelt with 5 Z's. And an A instead of an M. Now, what is this? Well, that was incredibly fortunate. It's a good thing that happened, because I would not have stumbled on that. I wonder if I would have remembered eventually. Or maybe I would have remembered. Well, that's great. I know where all the dungeons are now. It's just a matter of completing them all. Spiffing, Jenkins! Things are looking up. What? What? I don't understand. Oh well, one of these has to do something, surely. No? Okay. Oh, blue moblins. Is this the first we've seen of them? They've got super boomerangs. But we've also got super boomerangs. I've never used them since I got them. Better use... Let's go up here, because that's the door that we unlocked. An old man? There's a secret in the tip of the nose. It's as useful as most of them. Or maybe this map is shaped like a nose. We'll find out once I get the map. That might have been worth knowing. Aha! Is there any reason to kill this thing? There might be. Let's see how fast the super sword takes this thing down. 2 hits, that's all. Skeletons? Boy, I don't think I've seen them since the first couple of dungeons. Oh wait, these are called Stalfos, that's right, Stalfos. That's Zelda E's for skeleton. Gotta be something. But there really was nothing, wasn't there? There's room for a door down here. No. I just start walking away, because I just assume there won't be anything of value. Was there nothing down here? I think there was a key somewhere. Up there? I said up there? Oh, I see the blackness in the black. Ah, that skeleton's carrying a compass. Just like that tornado was carrying a car once upon a time. That's a long time after this came out, mind you. The boss is not terribly far away. He's really quite close, all things considered. I don't know why I'm pushing these. There wasn't going to be anything in them. Oh, not you again. I've had enough of you. I didn't think I'd have to do more with them. Well, there's probably going to be more of them. I mean, there'll be bombs somewhere in here. Someone's going to drop one. And the snakes. Not seen these for ages too. The ropes. This is like a nostalgia trip of the good old baddies. Also, I should not be blowing these bombs. I've already wasted one. I've got exactly 6. And it's exactly enough to deal with these Dodongos. Here. It's not good. Of course, they might drop one. It's possible for the Dodongos to drop bombs. The worst thing is you can never be sure where they're going to walk. Like right there. Let's take this one out and see if maybe he'll drop one. Nope. He dropped something nice. What's this? Ah! Oh, speak of a good situation. That was a good situation. Of course, these things might not drop anything. And again, they might drop something. Ah! Yes. Yes. Ah! Hey, hey, hey. For 5 rupees. Wow. Ah. This is where the game starts getting tricksy. Because there's been some dead ends and stuff that weren't of any use. Killing all those Dodongos got us nothing that we needed to have. Another one of these? Ugh. I'll be back shortly. Right! The price is right to get rid of this Dog-Dogger, whatever it was called. There we are. Oh, 3 of them! Ah! Oh, you can only... Ah, you can blow it again. But blowing the whistle twicely doesn't do a thing. All we got to do now is slash the Diggers and we'll be out of here with a Jaffe. Come on, you Jaffe. Reminds me of Jaffa Cakes. These things kind of look like Jaffa Cakes. Jaffa Cakes are a British sweet thing. They really aren't cakes, first of all. They're just biscuits. Except they're not even biscuits. They're weird. They're weird. They look like little biscuits with a black chocolate tar stuff on top of it, but they're very soft and they got a weird flavour. And I like how I'm dodging all these balls while I'm talking about Jaffa Cakes. But that's what I'm doing. And we've been down there. We want to go to the left. Except that I don't. I want to go to the right. Hey, there was something there. And what is the thing that's there? It's one of you Dweegers. It's the boss of the second dungeon of Zelda 3. Wait, no it's not. Well, it's kind of like those. It's the NES equivalent of them. Okay, anything else? No? I'm a bit surprised. Very well. Let's... Did I test this? Looked suspicious to me. But looks are deceiving, huh? Looks are deceiving. When walls are involved. Man, I was just thinking about the Moblins here. I was wondering to myself, what are the Moblins named after? Every enemy in this game has a weird name, but it's based on a normal animal. But what about Moblins? But you know what? Moblins are probably just goblins. That's probably all it is. Just goblin. Just change the M to a G. That's probably it. It was really all expenses spared with the creativity. I knew you were coming eventually. I bought something a long time ago to prepare for this. I better not mess this up somehow. Grumble grumble, there's no hint, but he wants meat. Give him meat and he's happy. Yeah. That's yet another puzzle that unless there's an old man somewhere that gives you a hint, which isn't blooming produced by 2001 era Babelfish. Remember that website that translated language? It was a pile of garbage back then. Assuming that the old man could speak coherently, then you might have been able to figure out what to do there. But you know what? Something tells me that whatever it was he said was prepare the assimilation for the wheel shaft flange in the third corner. So it wouldn't have been of any value to anyone. I'm so dogged, I refuse to use the candle in these rooms. I'm such a stubborn twat. I'm still not going to use it. It's great that they put the magic things here as well. The spheres. If you think this game can be annoying with its level layout and the enemies, you've seen nothing until you've seen Zelda 2. So I'm quite eager to get to that eventually, because I really like that game. It's one that most people hate, but I really love it. I think it might be my favourite Zelda game ever, which is really, really a strange thing to think. But like thinking of it now, I think I have more fun playing Zelda 2 than I have playing any of the other games. Although I've not played it for 10 years, but still. I quite seriously think I enjoy that more. It's so exhilarating. It's so thrilling, because it's so stupidly hard. But it's exciting. No. I'm a sucker for challenge. I like hard games. It's ironic, because I'm such a lazy person when it comes to everything else. But I really like having a hard time with video games. I don't know what to tell you. I'd gladly try a really hard thing a billion times in a game. But if you ask me to raise one finger to process a chartered account, you can think again. I'm a real childish person, but you probably figured that out long before now if you've been watching these videos, especially going back to 2007. when Team Sponkle was doing the classics. Classic Sponkle. Oh, come on, I want to get that bomb before it disappears. Except I don't think I... Oh no, I did get it, okay. Right, what's through here now? Have we got the dungeon item yet? I don't think I have. But now I have. I was right, there is a candle upgrade. This is the upgrade that lets you use the candle forever and ever and ever and ever. As I'll now demonstrate. On the bats. You're the demonstration articles, bats. Time to dead. See? Look. Well, you can hurt yourself on the fire as well. I don't know if this does more damage. No, it doesn't seem to. I didn't lose any health there. Where are we? Oh, we're in a secret room. Or is that the boss up there in that grey spot? No, that's us. We're the grey. You know what? The Triforce is the room that has the flashing red part of the map. And the boss is usually in the room below the Triforce. So is the boss going to be in that black square below the red flashing thingy? The boss in a hidden room? We'll find out. How do I'm losing. I am so... Good thing this map shows you where you're... Why is that room not shown? Because it's a bomb room, that's why. The good thing this map shows you where you've been and not been yet. That's pretty good for an ancient game like this. It really is quite good for an ancient game. It shows you the map that you've picked up that gives you all the rooms. And it shows you the map of all the places you've actually been. And it even shows you what doors connect to what other rooms as well. See all the little lines between the squares? That's also so nice. It's also goody two-shoes. It's also I am mean. What clever children! Ugh. Well, since I've got the dungeon item, when you've got the dungeon item, there is no reason to bother searching through the whole dungeon anymore. Oh, slow. You might as well just make the Barry B. Benson B line straight to the boss if you've got the stuff you need to get there. And I've got the goods. Let's go. Huh? No? Why did I think that would work? Nothing? Nothing. Oh. This is suspicious. Yeah. Although I doubt this is going to be progress. Yeah, it's a rupee room. Don't know if we've seen one of these before, but sometimes you get a secret room with rupees. And there's exactly 8 rupees, I think, in here. It's really not something to write home about. It's really pathetic. Even at the start of the game, that wasn't much of a reward. And I don't think you start seeing those rooms until Dungeon 3 or so. You know what, it's probably best if I use the candle in here because there might be staircases. I don't believe it's possible for there to be any rooms further left than this. Well, we're getting to the point now where I've got to figure out where I need to go. Oh, but that's what the map's for, that's right. Okay. Except, wait, hang on a second. Did we even have to come up here? Hang on. Something suspicious about this. Did we not come through a passage here that was just a dead end? Ah, this was where the candle was. That's right. Okay. I think you just had to come all the way up here for that candle. I think. I don't want to go back down that path earlier and find out I've got to use another meat to get back up here, because that would not be nice. You know what else though? I don't know if you need any more meat to complete the game. Is there any other creature that demands meat of me? I don't know. Well, I'm going to go down. I'm going to assume that there's nothing else up here that I need. There's probably a staircase that goes to the far top right hand part of the map. That's my guess. And that staircase is somewhere way down here. That's my guess anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna look to the down and to the right from here and see if there's something there. I get the feeling there's something to the right. There does seem to be a... There does seem to be a room, a couple of rooms below us though, that's just blank. So I'm going to see if I can find out what's there. What gives with that? What? Nee. Ja.
Well.
Ah, it's you. Oh, I should have been cross-checking against the map in the top left there, of course. I should be checking where I've gone with what exists. Now, there's something in here I've not been in. Yeah, that was a room I never entered, so there's probably something here. Even if it is just a key, there's probably something. There's always something, isn't there? Ow. It's a bomb. It's not bad. Okay, so let's see then. We've been in all the rooms down here. All the rooms that are marked on the map, at least. So I guess that the thing we want is away up at the top. Must have missed something. Let's go back up there and find it, huh? Now there's blue squares up here, and there's not them here, so... didn't I try that? I think I did. Oh, did I try anything here? I think I did bomb all those walls. There's nothing in there, there's nothing in here. I think you must have to go up to the... through the meat room. Please don't be the meat thing back there again. That'd just be horrible if that happened. No, that's not good. Ah, maybe there's something to the left. Nope. I think we can carry 16 bombs now, I just realised. We got 2 bomb upgrades. I think both of those were in secret hidden rooms in the dungeons. So it's just as well I found those. Very well hidden. What are you doing here? Just exactly one. Ah, there might be something down here. I'm checking all the empty blocks on our map. You know what, the room at the top right here is very suspicious. Yeah, there's totally got to be something in there. Gotta be. Yeah, there must be. Look at this. I must have just missed it the first time. Surely. No? There has to be. Or maybe it really was a trap room. All those balls coming out of those things makes it seem like a trap. This dungeon is throwing me for a loop here. I mean, we've explored all the rooms up here. Yeah, that's just the dungeon item. Wait a minute. Oh, was I... Did I not even walk in here? Is that what happened? I never even stepped through this door this wall that I bombed. Crumbs. I was just being absent-headed. Just being cockadaisicled. That's my problem. Take that. That was the problem all along. Well, we might as well explore up here, even though the Triforce is down there. What the devil is this? Another one of these weird red snaky figgies. Scrapey. Spooky. I don't know what words I'm saying. Let's go right. Bobs? I don't know if that actually hit the right bit. Bobs? What now? Another one of you? How many of these dig doggers are we? I don't know why they keep throwing these at us. I've seen more of this dig dogger than any other boss in the game. 3 of these so far. We got 2 of those big dragon heads with the heads that detach from their heads. Detach from the somethings. I didn't want to see you guys. At least I've got 9 bombs. So, some consolation. At least if you hit them once, you're probably going to hit them the second time. Probably. Yeah, well wait, no, I think the second one took that bomb that time. There. You know what, I don't even know if there's any original bosses left in the game, except the final boss. Also, there was no reason to do any of that except for bombs. What's this? I think there's a... Oh, it's the stupid hands that take you back to the start of the dungeon. I don't want to see you. Let's destroy all of them. From a comfortable distance. 1 sword slash to take those down. Oh, you've got to trigger them. You've got to walk close to them to make them appear. That's mean. And these stupid ghosts are here. The balls. If I touch the balls, I lose my sword power, so I'm defenseless against the wall masters. Is that all of the figs? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, now, we must have to push one of these. I can take as many hits as I want from these, they don't hurt me. I must have to push a block. Surely there's a staircase in here. There we are. How many? Let's count. There's 5, 10 blocks up here, 10 blocks down there. I got bumped in. I think there's 24 blocks in that room. You've got to test 22 of them, because 2 of them are in corners. 22 pushable blocks. What a nice game, huh? That was the harshest room for that yet. That was the room with the most blocks in it, where you had to push a block. Well, hang on, where are we? Did we... what? Where is this? Well, just some random place. And it's this thing again. It's the first boss of the game. I thought that would just take 1 hit, but no, 2. Either way, insanely easy. Was that a joke? The first boss of the game? Really? The mid-boss in this dungeon was harder. The Dig Dogger. Dagdagire was harder than that. Ah, you're throwing my bacon, Link. What a rip-off boss. Now we've only got 1 dungeon left to dunge. So let's dunge into that. Let's dunge into the boss, the dunge. Dungeon 8. Is there anything I want? Well, yeah, there is actually. I need to buy a potion. And I've got enough money to buy one. That might be the final thing I ever buy. Except no, it's not. I'm going to buy something else as well. You know why? That meat. I'm going to buy more meat, because I might need that. I don't want to look like a plonker when I find out I needed it. And I don't have it. But for now, we are going to... Where is the new... Let me think. There's a granny somewhere here, isn't there? There's a granny here. I think there's a granny over here, in fact. I do believe there's a granny in that door right there. Also, I know that the sword, laser swords... The laser sword does hit more than... It does attack for more than the basic wooden swords, the damage, because it hit the blue thing in 1 hit. That sentence I said was weird, but I think you'll figure it out. Oh wait, why did I pay full price for that? I only needed one. Well, that's okay. It only costs 28 more rupees for the super potion than it does for the normal potion. 40 rupees for the normal potion and 68 for the super one, which is kind of a weird pricing. A bit strange, really. Bit of a random number, really, isn't it? 68, but there you go. Especially in these old games like this, it's usually 10 or 20 or 40 or what have you. Zelda does not play by the rules. The rules of grammar, for one, going by the old men. Yeah, well, we can just head straight for the 8th dungeon, because there's no way they'd put one of those meat men in there, surely. Immediately after the 7th dungeon, that would just be cruel. There's not going to be a meat man. Where is the place I'm looking for, anyway? It's not here. That's a warp zone. I'm looking for that screen where there's one tree, suspiciously in the middle of a bunch of other trees. Hey, I should be using the candle more now, because I could use it as much as I want. I'm not stuck with using it once per screen anymore. Although there's not really much that I'm going to find of use anymore. At this point in the game, this late in the game, I've got so much stuff. Link's all decked out. There's precious little that he could find that would be useful at all to him anymore. I mean, I think there's one more secret extra heart container somewhere. Because there's only one main dungeon left, and that'll give us a heart. And if you take a look at the top right with the life meter, there's room for another heart after that. You'll see there's 2 little empty hearts at the top left, the top right. But I don't think I'm going to bother getting that secret heart container, whatever it is. I think I'll just plough through myself without that. Where is the secret super tree that I've been talking about? There's the secret super tree. It's already been destroyed. I don't even need to refire it. Great. Dungeon 8. I like the look of this one. More darkness, but you can't scare me. I'm not afraid of the dark anymore. I got over my fear of the dark, at least by the time I was a teenager. That's not really true, actually. Sometimes I'm still scared of the dark. I'm a very cowardly man. Very easily frightened. Stuff scares me. It's probably got something to do with how I've got such an overactive imagination, which is something I've always had. I think up some real monstrous things, let me tell you. My mind's a hot... I might seem like a wacky, crazy, silly, billy, jilly-nilly. My strange language and things. But my mind cooks up some monstrous things. Especially when I was a child. So there's all sorts of sinister stuff lurking in the dark to me, even to this day. No. Was there nothing at all through there? I think there was nothing at all through there. I'll just destroy. I'm just in a kill mood. Just kill him. Just get the job done. I don't care about getting the job done right. I just care about getting it done. Sis would never employ me. If I could do it all over again, I would do it all over and over again. I'd do it 15 times over again. I'd do it 15 times all over again. If I could do it all over and over again, I'd do it all over again to get the jobs done right the first time. All over again. There is nobody with an A+ rating in the Better Business Bureau. You need foundation repair, and you'd like to save a lot of money, right? Then you should call Sis. Brother, even with the big sword, the Pole's voices still take 3 hits. 3. You can count to 3. And that's how many they take. Well, I'm assuming, I'm not going to make assumptions. Maybe you can't count to 3. I don't know. But they take 3 hits. Of course, this is the final dungeon, so I should have expected it's going to be a bit more not easy to get everything in. I feel like I'm not making any meaningful progress so far. But it doesn't matter how complicated this dungeon is. It can only be so large. There's not enough space in the map for it to be much more. I think there's 64 possible rooms. I think these dungeons are all 8 rooms along the ways and 8 rooms down the ways, so there's 64 possible rooms. 8 times 8. So that's pretty big, but it's not completely unmanageable, you know. You're going to run out of rooms eventually. It's not like there's games that have far more horrible mazes than that. Getting clobbered here. Dark nuts. I don't even know if this is the strongest armour that I'm wearing. Maybe there's another ring that makes you even more high defense. It's possible. I think I'm better getting hit by the balls than by the knights. I mean the nuts, sorry. The nuts. The dark nuts. I don't feel like having the bombs highlighted. Probably should though, because... Wow, they go down in... This thing goes down in one hit now. There's nothing more useful than the bombs. Excellent. Full bombs now. Maximum bombage. Let us. What's down here? Hopefully the dungeon item. No. I was hoping it would be the final item of the game. Let's go up here. I think I know what the secret dungeon item is in this dungeon. And it's a weird one. It's quite a strange item in this place. Let me see what that is. I'll use the arrows. There's only... They go down in one. I better watch. I'm aware of my health. Been taking so many hits from just not paying attention. Not even trying. Might as well use the bombs on the walls. There's no reason not to when I got 14. And you never know what they're going to hide in. You never know what they're going to hide in this last dungeon. There might well be something important in this room. Not you again. I don't really like the looks of this, so let's just play on the side of caution. I love when the hearts are half full. A half full heart. It looks like the heart's just been ripped in half. Like it's being torn. It looks messy to me somehow. I'm just going to just slam in and slice. Just tear these heads off. Come on. Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? Wait, was that the boss? Have we completed this already? Oh, wow, we have. Wow. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm not going to get that yet. I'm going to go back. I'm not going to go back down those stairs, but I'm going to go over here. Let's explore the whole of this side area. Let's make sure we've got everything there is to find in this whole section of the map. On the left here, this left-hand side of the map. If I can find the dungeon item here, then that's a plus. But either way, I'm going to explore all this, and then I'll get the Triforce, and then I'll come back to the dungeon if necessary, to mop the floor with what remains. Ugh. Bombs. Oops, wrong. What's up here? Again, the boss was just one of the old enemies. At least he had more heads this time, that was something. 10th enemy has the Bon. Hehe. You know what, I just realised something. I think you can kill the old man. I feel like testing it, actually. 10th enemy has the bomb. That's more worthless advice. It actually does mean something, though. It's not worthless. But you probably don't understand it, do you? I think what it means is that if every 10 enemies you kill... For every 10 enemies you kill, if you kill the 10th enemy with a bomb, I think that he drops more bombs. Which is quite an obscure thing. I mean, it makes sense if it was that... It would make sense if every 10th enemy you kill just carries bombs whenever you kill them, but you got to kill them with a bomb, and then it drops bombs. Am I really doing this? I think you can kill him, but he's got a freakish amount of health. And these balls aren't blocked by the shield. I feel like showing this. This is the most resilient old man in the world. Link's trying to be a murderer, but it's taking a lot of work. If Jack the Ripper if Jack the Ripper had to put up with this sort of stuff, he probably would have just given up after the 50th stab. Although I don't think he was killing old men. There probably would be a lot less murders in the world. To speak seriously for a second, there'd probably be a lot less murder and horrific crimes if you had to stab somebody 100 times to kill them. It kind of takes away the easiness of it, you know. There'd be a lot less people finishing the job. They might start stabbing someone, but they'd just stop. Or the person would escape. But unfortunately, we don't live in a world where you can just get stabbed 100 times with nothing happening to you. Why isn't this twerp going to save the princess? Destroy Ganon or Ganon? Why is Link doing it? This old man is clearly far more capable. I don't even know if he dies. But at this point, I don't feel a real reason to quit. I think he might take 256 hits. And I've not been counting or anything. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to keep doing this until I'm too low in health to keep going. Ah. I am sure he dies. I'm not sure at all, actually. I'm actually not very sure in the slightest, honestly. But here I am, stobbing away. Hey! Ow. I think when I get to 2 hearts, that's when I'm calling it quits. I mean, I could use my medicine to keep going. Maybe you'd like to see that? Another life meter's worth of attacks on the old man? Maybe some of you watching this are of the age where you've got a rebellion complex against your parents. Maybe this old man makes you think of your father who refuses to let you keep your jacket on indoors because you won't get the benefit when you go outside. Well, if that's how you feel about this old man, then this is probably very cathartic. You're really enjoying watching Link stabbing this old man over and over again. Something telling me that he's not going to die, despite my best good faith that he would. I trusted you, old man. I thought you'd die, but you're not dying. I'm disappointed with you. You've let me down. Where did I get the idea that you could kill him? Where did I get the idea? Oh, forget it. What a waste of time. You know what? If you can kill him, I'm going to splice in a YouTube video of somebody killing him to prove it. But in the absence of that, we're done. Let's get the Triforce, and let's come back to this. Oh, I got to fill up the slow heart, slowly filling. Going to come back into the dungeon to claim the treasure of the dungeon. But hey, we've assembled the complete Triforce. Look at this. Look at that bad boy. A bunch of orange. Big orange triangle inside of the other triangle. Right now, let's make our start in this room here, which we didn't explore before. Yo ho ho. Oh, it's this thing. That's a fine greeting to the dungeon, isn't it? This is the ante room. What a nice introduction. What's through here? Ah, I like the look of that. The treasure is always in a staircase. Wait, actually no, it's not always in a staircase. We picked up a boomerang in the second dungeon, I remember, which some moblin just dropped it, I think. It was just one of the normal rooms. So, so those noises that I made. Yes. It's a wait. Actually, that's not what I thought it would be. It appears to be a book. It's a book. What on earth is that? And it just goes into our items. That's not what I thought it would be. What on earth does that book do? I have no idea. That's very weird. Well, yeah, I'm honestly quite confused. I think there might be a second item in this dungeon. In fact, I'm suspicious of that enough that I'm going to explore some more. Yeah, because you know what? We don't have a map. We don't have the compass. We didn't get any of that stuff. I strongly suspect there is more to this place than meets the eye. The fairies really should be worth more than 3 hearts. That should be... It feels so good when you see one of those fairies and you're low on health, but it just gives you 3 hearts back. It really should be more like 5 or 6. What's through here? It's not that rewarding to pick one up. No Pulse Voice. I wonder how hard you had to scream to kill the Pulse Voices. What did Nintendo expect? How much did you have to shout into the Japanese microphone on the controller to kill these Pulse Voices? And how long? Did you have to hold your voice for like 5 seconds? I'd like to know. When your little 5-year-old boy was playing Zelda here, and their parents were in the other room watching the Japanese soap operas, or their father was making an important business call, and little Timmy, little Yoshi starts going "Ah!" I think that much like the what the F was it? Like the super microphone thing for the NES where you shouted "Fire! Fire! Fire!" in it to blow up missiles. They didn't really think that one through for how annoying that would be for the parents. Oh, all these crazy gimmicks. Nintendo made all kinds of strange gimmicks back then with their consoles. They released all these peripherals and controllers and stuff. It was a time of experimentation. So much stuff they just threw at the wall to see what would stick. And the answer was pretty much nothing stuck, really. Lots of innovations, though. We've got 5 keys now. We're going to go up here. No, I'm not using the candle. Bombs. Oh, it's one of you. Huh? I think maybe he just started closing his eye when I shot that arrow. Oh, this one takes more than 1 hit, unlike that last boss we fought. Yeah, just took 1 hit last time. Whoa. There. What's up here? Oh, an old man? Spectacled Rock is an entrance to death. Yeah, that Spectacled Rock is where the final boss resides. That's the final dungeon in there. Yeah, that's right, there's another dungeon. We're not done yet. Not dungeon yet. This is a room we've been in, yeah. Well, maybe there isn't anything else in this place. That seems like the safe assumption. I'm going to go up there. Oops. I'm going to go upwards and see if there's something in one of these rooms. If there's not, I'm just going to go to the next dungeon. But there was no map, though. There's something weird. Oops. Oh well. Ran out of bombs. Alright, stuff this. I don't think there's a second dungeon item in here. I highly doubt it, at least. But even if there is, then I doubt it's going to be the one that you need to finish the game. I doubt they would be that mean. Maybe not wise to doubt it, but I doubt it. So I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and prepare myself for the final dungeon. So I'll be back when I've got all the medicine back that I want.